Hi, Vickie Crystal Lynn. I'm really feeling what I went through last night. I had this dream that was so real, and when I was going through the dream, it was like I was being shown, it was like I was part of it, but it was like I was more watching it, is the only way I can explain it. Like I can even feel it, the energy of it still feeling, it's like vibrating in my body. And as I went to sleep last night, it was like the Galactic came to me, and they were showing me that you know how everybody's starting to see the these spaceships, you know, and they said that it's actually us that are uncloaking our own selves because they've always been here. So we're tapping into them because we're literally uncloaking ourselves. We're seeing broader. And they showed me people that that even don't believe in spaceships. In their awareness somewhere, they're ready in their body for the change. And they were telling me to share my story, for that will help people in a big way. And then wow, it was just so much. Well, as I was watching like the ground, I could see like all these big huge trees. They looked like redwoods, and they were bending over, and it was like the ground was giving out and the trees were all bending over. And then this big wave of water was like going over the land. And they showed me that there's a whole collective, it's like us that are moving over into 5D. And then there was a whole collective that are literally gonna like suffocate, and they're gonna pass together. It was like I seen it all. Like I could see like animals floating in the water. I could see people floating in the water. I didn't have any fear of any of it. It's just like, this is what's happening. And I was like getting this overwhelming sense, you know, to prepare for this event. And it's like for me, it's to prepare in my body. And they kept telling me, tell everybody to say, I'm ready, I'm ready. And don't worry about what that ready is. Just say, I'm ready, because that's telling your body that you're ready for what's about to take place in this world. And it's like everybody was matching on the energy of I'm ready. And then we shifted as the world shifted, and it was like we were watching it. Yeah. And I don't know what happened up to the leading of the trees falling over, you know, the ground giving out and all the trees falling over. Like these were huge trees that were falling over, and the water. I don't know what that event was, or what caused that event. But when I was in the dream, it's like the collective chose how this shift is going to, it's like it's manifested from all of us of how we are to transition. And like they were showing me all types of potentials, and we as a collective chose to go out this way. And through the whole dream, I didn't feel any type of fear of any kind. It just felt surreal. That's what it felt like, surreal. And they were showing me it was like kind of like I was floating over the top of the world, and I could see what was happening, and like the ground was completely breaking apart and water was like flooding everywhere. And I kept seeing like beings floating on top of water and animals floating on top of water. Yet I kept seeing them like their lights coming out of their body. So, and I could see them I turned to the side, and all these beings that were floating on top of the water were on this next level. And it's just like everybody was smiling, that kind of like, we did it. And but my guides kept saying that just keep saying, tell everybody, because how everybody's feeling to prepare is accurate. So if you're feeling to prepare for food, or you're feeling to prepare for some big event, or you're feeling to prepare, just inside of your body, to make the shift, you have to prepare in your body. And that is to be centered in your body, and to trust this, and to hold the light of who you are. And it was just, I've had a lot of dreams that are so real, but this one was like, I actually was living it. When I woke this morning, I felt like I'm back here. That's what I felt like I'm back here in my own reality. And so I was just sitting here, and I was like, should I put this out to the world? Because I do not want to spread fear. Yet there is no fear, really, because we're all choosing, and we all came here for this experience, and we're all choosing of how we're going to transcend into this whole experience. And so when I was coming out of the dream this morning, it's like I could see everything, like, yeah, we did it. It was like we were cheering ourselves on, because we made it through the shift, and it just felt so easily and gently. So I'm sending love. Feel this in your heart. My heart is so big right now, and there is no fear, but just keep saying, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. And that prepares your inner being for this grand event that's going to happen. I send love.